which company is most likely to acquire Imperial Tobacco, there's only three candidates: PMI, BAT, and Japan Tobacco. PMI, we feel, is unlikely to happen for sheer size. It would have serious competition issues with Imperial in Spain, France, and the Ukraine. Although it is possible that it might buy only the OTP business from Imperial, where PMI is still relatively weak. But all in all, we think PMI is a less likely candidate, which would leave BAT and JTI. BAT, the world's second largest international tobacco company, and Japan Tobacco, the world's third largest company. If BAT were to buy Imperial, it would make it at a stroke overnight the world's largest cigarette manufacturer, giving it about 17% of cigarette volumes. It's also, as Imperial is, based in the UK, so in cultural terms, it would be a good fit. And it has relatively few competition issues. In the markets where Imperial are stronger, such as the UK, France, Spain, BAT's share tends not to be as high. In terms of Japan Tobacco, again, something that they would be very interested in. It would not make them the world's largest tobacco company overnight, which is a positive in terms of competition issues. It would still leave them in second place behind Phillip Morris International. However, they would have serious competition issues in Russia and the UK. JTI currently is the largest tobacco manufacturer in Russia, and Imperial also has a strong stake there. And currently in the UK, Imperial is number one, and Japan Tobacco is second. Which is one of the reasons why some analysts have been discussing the possibility of BAT and Japan Tobacco buying Imperial in concert, so to speak, where they would divide up the brands and tobacco types between them in a pre-agreed arrangement. The advantage of this for each company is that although they have presences in Western Europe where Imperial are strongest, their volumes are spread quite thinly, so their margins tend to be lower than Phillip Morris or Imperial, in fact. So adding volumes in Europe for both companies would be of benefit. Also, Imperial, although geographically an international tobacco company, tend to lack truly international tobacco brands. So dividing brands between British American Tobacco and Japan Tobacco would be easier. Their main brand, for example, in Russia is a brand called Maxim, which is not widely available outside Russia. In Spain, Imperial's main brands are Ducados and Fortuna, again, not widely available outside the country. It would mean that BAT could take brands in countries where Japan Tobacco would otherwise have competition issues. In fact, it's likely that BAT would take most of the cigarette brands in the in-concert deal, leaving Japan Tobacco with most of the OTP, the other tobacco products, Roll-Your-Own and MYO brands that Imperial have. We see at the moment, looking at another industry, William Hill and GVC, a Turkish online betting company, are looking to do an in-concert deal for Sportingbet, which is another online bookmaker. So we do see similar deals happening in other industries, although there hasn't been a large in-concert deal in the tobacco industry previously.